Welcome back to AKA Science. I'm Max, and this is Earth Rocks. It's Class 4 Hydrogeology. Let's get started with some cool caves. Pass out 9-ounce cups, 2 sugar cubes, and a ball of Play-Doh to each student. The sugar cubes are going to represent soft rock that dissolves in water. Put the cubes in the cup and wrap the Play-Doh around them so it touches the cup on all sides, and make sure you can see the sugar cubes easily. Poke a hole through the top of the Play-Doh with a pencil, then pipette in water to represent rainwater trickling into the rock formation. What happens to the cubes? As they dissolve, a cave forms in the Play-Doh where they once were. Repeat the experiment using more or less cubes, then clean up your wet Play-Doh and let's check out some paper mountain streams. Pass out a sheet of white paper to each student and have them crumple it around their index finger. Really scrunch it up, then remove it, but don't flatten it out. Keep the point intact and prop it up on the table. Have the students use the blue marker to trace the paths they think the water will take when we trip it on top of the mountain. Take the large aluminum pan and a cup of water and have the students squirt a few full pipettes of water on top of the mountain, simulating rain and snowmelt. Follow the paths the water takes as it travels down the mountain and compare them to what your students predicted with the blue marker. You can repeat this activity as many times as your paper mountain can tolerate. Then clean up and it's time for the final activity, Aquifer TOGO. Each group begins with a 2-ounce cup, a 1-ounce cup, and a bag of gravel. Hand out a cup half full of water and a cotton ball to each group. Now hand out a 10-ounce cup with 1 ounce of sand at the bottom, and have the students use the 1-ounce cup to scoop half an ounce of water into the sand and see what happens. Now add 2 2-ounce scoops of gravel to the cup on top of the wet sand and flatten it out. Use the cotton ball to soak up water and wring it out over the cup to simulate rainfall, and watch the water trickle down through the gravel to our growing aquifer. Pass out a piece of boba straw and have the students use it to dig a well against one side of the cup, positioning the bottom of the straw in the water just at the top of the sand. Once you find that sweet spot, tape it into place. I couldn't find my tape and suffered for it, as you'll see. Then use a pipette to pump the water through the straw. Release the water back into the aquifer and pass out a square of foil. Tell them this foil is a parking lot and that the yellow water is pollution that accumulates in a parking lot. Have them flatten the foil on top of the gravel, then using a dedicated pipette, squirt some pollution on top of our foil parking lot. Now go back to the water in the clean pipette and squirt water on top of the pollution, then draw water back up from the aquifer and see the resulting polluted water. Now clean up, debrief, and we're on to Class 5.